Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to One Piece episodes 361, 362, 363, and 364. And these were great episodes. I am back. So, how is everyone? And I still have like a lot of coursework to do. So, for the month of April, I will be slow, but at least I'll upload whenever I can. I'll try to upload as much as I can, but like obviously I might do another quadruple One Piece reaction, I'm not sure, and I will do a quadruple reaction to Hunter x Hunter and a triple reaction to Boruto to make up for like not reacting for 2 weeks and catch up on Boruto as well. So before I start talking about the episodes and my thoughts, I just wanted to give a shout out to all my patrons so far. I've got 9 patrons so far, and I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you. So shout outs to Bobby Duckett, who was the very first patron, and thank you, and also Hungry Turtle, Adam Alex Villalpando, Tarkek, Blue Tiki, Nicholas Allman, also one of my moderators. So, like, Nicholas, you've been an absolute help over the years regarding moderating, so, and being one of the members, one of the frequent active members of my moderators group. So thank you, and also Evan W. Fisher, sorry Barney, and yeah, think and also Young Vagabond, who just very recently gave a pledge. So thank you to all those people. You guys are awesome. Any donation, not donation, but pledge is very greatly appreciated. It helps me afford better camera equipment. So if you haven't already, you can become a Patreon. Just $2 a month is fine, and I will give you a shout out as a reward. If you want to go for the higher pledges, you will get more rewards. Also, I haven't stated this, but all my Patreons will get early access in regards to news, and also early access to all of my chapters of my upcoming novel, the first draft, though. So you will get early access to the first drafts of those chapters. So I will only post them on Patreon for the patrons to see. If you are interested in fiction, in like reading chapters, it is a fantasy adventure novel, and I haven't started it. I will start hopefully around late June, maybe July, on the first draft, and then I will post first on Patreon those chapters, and then and then after I've finished those um all those chapters, I will upload an excerpt for everyone to see, an excerpt on Wattpad. Wattpad is a service where you can upload all sorts of fiction that you have. So I will upload on Wattpad probably just like the first 10 chapters, the first draft though. I don't want to like I mean, I'm not sure. I'm still debating about whether to give like every single first draft chapter on Wattpad or just give a teaser. I think I'll just give like a long excerpt, but not every single chapter. That way, it makes it worthwhile for people to buy the actual paperback or ebook when it comes out. Yeah, I just wanted to like, say a huge thank you to all of my patrons so far. And if you haven't become a patron, you can if you want to. The link will be in the description. And yeah, and also if you have any social media accounts, this to my patron, if you have any social media accounts that you want me to promote, if you have pledged higher than $5 and up, then please let me know so that I can promote those social media accounts. At the moment I don't know which social media accounts to like promote, so you just need to message me on that. Also, I just want to give an even bigger shout out to Evan W. Fisher and Adam, Alex Villalpando. You guys are amazing. I'm eternally grateful that you guys gave higher pledges. That is just amazing how much you gave. Um, I only asked for $5 or $10. Like honestly, like the main thing is just to like afford camera equipment, but your support means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys for giving that amount. I highly appreciate it, and you will get your rewards of getting a signed paperback copy once my novel's been published. So yeah, and now let's talk about the episodes. These episodes were awesome. Firstly, we get to see Usopp finally defeating Perona, like properly defeating her. It's so fitting that I uploaded this on April Fool's Day, which is actually Usopp's birthday, and we see Usopp trolling, pranking Perona, that he's got this huge ass hammer that he's going to use to beat the shit out of her, but actually it was just an inflatable, so she fainted from just seeing that huge ass hammer that she thought was a proper hammer, but it turned out to be an inflatable. And I knew it was an inflatable. He did that trick against Miss Merry Christmas as well, I remember. But I wasn't entirely sure, but I had a feeling it was an inflatable, and I was correct. So that was awesome. I love Usopp, as you guys know. Um, and then we saw Zoro versus Ryuma. Oh my god, that was a really cool fight between two powerful swordsmen. And wow, Zoro actually won against Ryuma. I mean, it was extremely difficult. Definitely Zoro's most difficult fight, even though it was a lot shorter than the fight with Kaku. Um, Ryuma is definitely like he must have been a very legendary, experienced, amazing swordsman when he was alive. And main reason why Zoro wanted to fight Ryuma is not because to reclaim Brook's shadow, but also to get Shusui, which is Ryuma's sword, and Ryuma gladly gave um Shusui to Zoro, so Zoro's got a new sword now. So yeah, he can finally do the free sword style again, because I believe one of his swords did break before. So yeah, Zoro won, and Brook has got his shadow back, and also so Chopper, he confronted Hogback regarding his zombie experiments with Moria, on what he did to Sindri and how. And then we saw this whole backstory that Hogback was in love with Sindri, but Sindri was such a nice person when she was alive. But he his his feelings weren't mutual, they weren't reciprocated, so Sindri had a fiance already, which broke Hogback's heart. Yeah, but seriously though, like what he did to her though, like he turned her into a zombie and she had no feelings whatsoever, but he only cared about her appearance of her looking like Sindri rather than looking and acting like Sindri. And I just find that so disrespectful to the person that died, you know? Like, she was such a nice person to him when she was alive, and that's how you repay her. I just find that so scummy. And the fact that he made her lick the floor as well, felt so angry, and Chopper definitely got very angry at Hogback for like claiming he's a doctor when he does all these really messed up experiments with Moria, and yeah, it's just fucked up. We've seen Chopper like really pissed off. Like I was a little bit surprised because we've never seen Chopper that angry or that passionate about something. So that was a really different, nice different side that we saw of Chopper. And So yeah, that was awesome of Chopper to like say how it is. Like, you are no doctor. You can resurrect the dead, but to turn them into completely willingless, really. Like, they had no freedom in these zombie forms. They were just puppets. They were just servants at the end of the day, just doing whatever, doing everything and anything and everything that Hogpack and Moria said. Like, seriously, it's just so disrespectful and cruel. Um. Anyway, so things are getting bad now because Luffy is trying to defeat Moria, but he's having like huge trouble against these doppelgangers and shadow stuff that Moria creates, and now Oars is completely like willingless now. So he's a proper zombie now. He doesn't have like Luffy's personality anymore. Not entirely anyway. Like, he's completely zombified. So that's really bad that Moria made Oars go after Straw Hat Pirates. So it's really dangerous. I mean, technically it's dangerous for everyone because this zombie is huge and he's breaking all these buildings, so everyone's like scared of the special zombie. But he does want to just kill the Straw Hat Pirates, so I think the Straw Hat Pirates are going to team with each other, team up with each other to defeat Oars, whilst Luffy takes care of Moria and hopefully finishes him off so that everyone can get their shadows back. So yeah, that's what I hope, or I don't know. So yeah. Yeah, it was actually really nice to see that Sindri was like fighting back and she was starting to get emotions. So I was quite sure, like, I didn't know like the original soul can fight back. Like, once you're dead, you're dead. um, unless it's anime reanimation jutsu. um, but yeah, like that was quite like amazing. Like, she actually managed to fight back a bit. Um, like she made sure that Sindri didn't move or something like that. So yeah, that's my thoughts. So what did you guys think of these episodes? Also, like and subscribe, and if you do want to become a patron, you can. The link is in the description. Stay tuned for more.